Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Kristina. In my videos, I talk about plant-based diet and nursing school. If you like these types of videos, please like this video and subscribe down below. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you all about scrubs, the most important thing when you're either a nursing student or you're an actual nurse. Let's get into it. So the three different scrub companies that I'm going to be talking to you about today are Figs, like everyone knows, Mandala, and Jaanuu. So I just want to make a quick disclaimer before I continue with this video. I am not sponsored by any of these companies. I'm not affiliated with any of the companies. I don't get any credits or promotions for saying anything about these companies. That is really why I wanted to do this. I didn't reach out to any companies about sponsoring or affiliation or anything like that because I wanted you guys to get like the actual truth about the scrubs and not just me trying to like promote something so that I can make money off of it. So I hope you guys appreciate that, and definitely tell me at the end of the video what you think about these scrub companies and which one you want to try, because I'm really curious to know if anyone has tried these companies, because all of our bodies are different, so I'm just really curious to know what you think of them. So the first one I'm going to be talking to you about is the company Figs. So Figs has been around for a few years now, and they have had a lot of publicity about how soft they are and how great they are, but also the only thing with Figs, it comes with a hefty price tag. So let's talk about, are they really worth it? So just like any other company, Figs comes in your standard packaging, just like this, and I got the blue ones. I'll list down the exact color that I got. It has like the orange little tie, and they're the jogger ones. And I got the top to match, of course. This is the V-neck one. So my thoughts of Figs initially. So I really like how soft they are, but what right away when I noticed when I tried them on was how thin they are. So some people are like, well, I run super hot, so having them thin is really helpful for me, but for me personally, I like a little bit thickness to the scrub because I feel like you're paying all this money for it, so might as well have it be a little bit thicker. But that's just my personal preference. It has a front pocket over here. I don't really feel like that's a special need or anything. There's no pockets on the front of the scrub, but on the actual bottoms of the scrub, they have like the two inner pockets. And I'll post some pictures within this video just to give you a glimpse of how it actually looks on. But the biggest thing about Figs is that they have like the stretchy waistband, which is nice and it's super comfortable. Like I said, they're super soft, but again, they're very thin. So if you like a thicker scrub, then I'll tell you a different company that I would recommend that ultimately has like the thickness and the softness combined. Another thing that I noticed about Figs in particular is that the tops could run a little snug. So if you are a little bit bustier up here, then you may want to size up. So that's definitely something to note, because the other scrub companies that I'm going to be talking about, I didn't need to size up. But when I got the Figs, I was like, I would definitely need a size up because it felt too restricted. Overall though, with the price tag and the quality of the scrub, I would give Figs a 7 out of 10. So it's not like the best scrub you could ever get in my opinion, but it's not the worst either. The quality is nice being that it's soft, but I feel like you could definitely get your money's worth with a different scrub. Personally, I think if it's a little bit thicker, they'll last longer, the material won't break down as much, it'll cause less fading, because when you have such a thin scrub, there's only so much material that you could work with, whereas another company that I'll share with you in a minute definitely has all those checkpoints. Alright, so let's move on to the next scrub company. This one right here is the Mandalas. So Mandalas are very similar to Figs. They have the joggers, the elastic waist with the drawstring band, and then they also have the V-neck. So I like V-necks, and it's also pleated in the back to have like a more fitted uniform look instead of it looking super baggy. And one thing to note about the Mandala scrubs is that it actually has a front pocket. So I really like that because you could put a couple of things in your pocket. I love pockets, especially when you're working full-time or part-time, whatever.
you want to be able to like put things in your pockets, or like if you have to grab some extra supplies, it's nice to have pockets. I'm huge on pockets, so having them in just your scrub bottom pocket is normally not enough. I like to have them in the front so it's easy to access because they're straight down and not to the sides. So that's really awesome about the Mandala scrub. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. So now let's get into it about like the material. So material is almost equivocal to figs. I was really surprised about it because the Mandala scrubs, the price point is so much cheaper than figs. Mandala scrubs, I could get 2 pairs of the Mandala scrubs for around $89–90 with like a first time like coupon code, and then the figs cost me around $77, so I could get almost 2 for the price of 1 pair of figs. Mandala is a super budget friendly scrub, and it also has good quality. So it's super soft and the thickness is just about the same as figs. So it's probably not gonna last you for like, 10 years or something crazy, but it's definitely gonna last you for, I would say, at least a year or so. But having the pockets is really nice, and it has the softness as well. So it's super, super soft, just like the figs. So I thought that was really interesting. And having the stitching, they have like the pleated sides, they also have the V-neck and the pleated backing. So it's very similar to figs in the sense that it still will be nice and fitted, but it won't break the bank. So Mandala is a great scrub if you're on a budget, or like I said, budget friendly and you're trying to save some money. They're great because you could buy a few of them and be like, oh, okay, I could like switch and rotate between them, and you don't have to worry about spending like a ridiculous amount of money on just 1 pair. So those are the Mandala. Overall, I would give Mandala I would say an 8.5 out of 10. Being so close to the figs, which was really surprising to me. I tried them on back to back and I was really shocked how similar they were to one another. The one thing I do want to note to you is that I noticed that the calf part, like where you're having like the jogger meet your calves, those were a little bit on the tighter side. Nothing too tight where it's like uncomfortable, but like if you are like, I just am notorious for having large calves, then I definitely would stay away from them. But if you don't have that problem, go for it. And the sizing was great. I didn't need to size up. I am a little bit bustier, so like I noticed that I still had room, which was nice, whereas with the figs, I would definitely have to return them and get a size up. So that is something to note. Again, 8.5 out of 10 for Mandala. Okay, so the last scrub that I want to talk to you guys about is the Jaanuu or Jaanuu, however way you're supposed to say it. These scrubs are really awesome. When I say that they check off all the boxes, I'm not kidding. So they are super soft, just like the figs, but they also feel thicker. So not necessarily just the tops, but the bottoms. I noticed really on the bottoms, which is super important because like you're bending, you're running around as a nurse, and like you want to be able to have something that lasts, especially if you're gonna be washing them a lot. I wash my scrubs after every shift. I hope you all do too. But there's a lot of things that go on these scrubs, like when you're, taking care of patients, it's a lot involved. So you want to be able to have a good quality scrub that will last you a while. So I know that like when I wash these, I'm not worried about them starting to break down. So another thing about them is that they have a little zipper on the side, which is really nice. I'll link down which one these are. I believe these are the 5-pocket ones, but they have like the zippers on the side over here. They have the nice big pockets on the side. They have pockets on the back. So it's a lot of nice pockets. And then the stretchy waistband. Their waistband is a little bit thinner, which I like. Drawstring is inside the middle. So it's not on the outside, so you could actually tie it and then you just tuck it in, which is really nice and clean. Another thing about them is just like the Mandala, what I talked about before, is that they have the pockets in the front again. So pockets in the front, and they have the pleated backing. So what I noticed is that there's like more of a stretch with this one. It just feels a little bit stretchier, but it looks very clean. The way that it looks, it doesn't seem like it could have like fibers on it, like starting to roll or pilling. I never seen that before, which was really, really great. It has a little front pocket, which I feel like there's no real use for it. A V-neck as well, which I like, and the pleated on the backing. And then the bottoms, these are joggers as well. And like I said, they're super thick, so it's great because winter's coming up. It's going to be cold, so it's nice to be able to have something. Even in the hospitals, they get really cold, so it's nice to have something that's a bit thicker. I really, really like that. Also, I noticed that the bottoms, even like the jogger part of the bottom, they are soft and they stay. So like when you pick up the pant leg, you know that it's going to stay put, which is great. So I would have to rate these at I would say a 10 out of 10, honestly. There's nothing wrong with this scrub, and I've had it since about March now. I tried these out. I was like, these are the best scrubs ever, and I'm so glad that I tried them because they not only fit well, but they stay put, they wash really well. The material is really, really thick, so they last. And when you compare them to the other scrubs, none of the bottoms compare. So the bottoms are, like I said, a lot thicker than the other ones. So it feels like you're actually getting the value for what you're paying for, which I really appreciate. Now the Jaanuus run similar to what the Figs run. So I paid about $80, $77 to $80. They have like first time coupon codes and stuff like that. I'll list down below my link where it's like just like refer a friend sort of thing, so you guys can get a discount off. Typically it's like 25 bucks off. So even if I'm not able to send it to you, you guys could send me a DM with your email address and I could like send you the friend request so that you're able to get $25 off, which is like getting a free top. So I hope that helps. And if you guys have any questions or if you have a different experience, please let me know. I'm really curious to know what you think about these different scrubs. I hope this video is helpful, and if you liked it, please like this video and subscribe down below. If you have any questions, comments, or anything that you need help with, always DM me. I respond to everyone. You could even send me a message or email, whatever way that you want to contact me. I don't mind. I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye!